But under humanitarian conditions, under humanitarian ways, we also try our best. At least we fast for half a day. Yes. So, food, health care, accommodation, clothing. We must have at least some of these. We must have them if we are to live well. So that's why we call them basic. That for us to live under a given standard of living, we must have these kind of items or needs. Okay? Then, from there, we also have what we call secondary wants. So when we are talking about secondary wants, these are wants which one can easily do without. Which one can easily do without. Hey. That when you don't have them, you will not die. I tend to see some people. Fernand, I want the lipstick. I want the what? The lipstick. I'm now used to it. Tell me that if you don't shade, I call it shading, your lips that they're going to be chopped off. Tell me that one. When you don't smear your eyebrows, that they will be removed. When you get the watch, it does not mean that it is a guarantee when you don't have it, your hand will get broken. I find women suffering. A necklace. What's wrong with the necklace? We who don't put them on, we the men, are we not human beings? Are you going to die that because you have not put on a necklace? Some of the women put on, they pierce their ears, and it becomes, they become prisoners of earrings. Really, you can't imagine. Some people always to have phones. I cannot leave my phone. Whatever. I cannot leave my phone. What if it gets a problem? Are you going to die? So we just become addicted to something which is of less significance to our lives. So those are secondary what? Those are secondary ones. Watches, as I've told you, earrings, necklaces, Vaselines. Really. That is it. So on the other hand, we also have what we call complementary. Romans 3, which we also call complementary. Complementary ones. Class, can you tell us what you understand by that? I know you might not have heard it just now, You must have heard it sometime back, please. Do you know something about it? If yes, you just tell us. Okay, I'm seeing someone is trying to raise up their hand, but is not very sure. Okay, let us move on. Let us move on. So, complementary ones. These are wants. These are needs. These are needs whose consumption or whose demand requires you to demand for another. Requires you to demand for another. Meaning that you cannot demand one without another, without its, without another commodity which works hand in hand with it. For example, you cannot demand for a shoe polish, when you have no shoes. When you have no shoes. Now you're demanding it for what? Are you going to smear your head? Are you going to smear your head? No, you are not. You must have the shoes which you are going to brush. You cannot just use the toothpaste for smearing without a brush. So for you to demand or to require, for you to demand for a toothpaste, you must also demand for a brush. Not a shoe brush, but a toothbrush. Yes. So, if your need is toothpaste, sure deal you must have an accompaniment of a toothbrush. You people, when I have very well identified that an afande, a policeman, or a soldier has a bullet or bullets, but without a gun, that one cannot threaten me. Can he threaten you? Can he threaten you? He has the bullets, but no gun. That one cannot threaten me at all. Because he will not just throw the bullets to me and they kill me. No. Likewise, when he has a gun and he has no bullets, and I have proved that he has no bullets in it, even if he is as huge as you can imagine, I, the small-chested boy, cannot be worried. I can run around, dodge him around, and until he gets tired. Because I know he doesn't have what? Yes. So meaning that a gun and a bullet are ones which have to be demanded concurrently, one with another. One with another. Yes. You can't say that you are demanding for a paper to write a letter when you have no pen. When you have no writing material like a pen or pencil, you cannot. You are not just going to use your teeth to write there. No. You must have two items to do what you want. Okay? So that is as far as complementary ones are concerned. On the other hand, we also have what we call, have you got this one? Have you got the examples? Yes, have you got the examples? Of course, examples like here, we have gun and what? Bullets. You have pen and paper. You have tooth, paste, and tooth, and toothbrush. Yes, and the rest as you can mention them. All right. Now, besides this, besides that, we can also note the other one which we call public ones. Which we call what? Public ones. When you talk about public ones, these are desires which are collectively enjoyed by the entire community. By the entire what? By the entire community. In this line, therefore, there is no individualization. There is no privatization of a given utility, of a given resource, or a given need. The need is enjoyed by the entire public. In this scenario, therefore, what are those needs that are enjoyed by the entire community, by the entire society, or the entire public? What could be the examples amongst you, please? Can we contribute? What could be those examples of public wants? Those which are public or collectively we mean by many, by the entirely a bigger group in the society. Yes. What could be the point? An example. Okay, thank you. What about that? That side? Okay, let me put them here. We have like roads. We have like medical centers. We have like what? Okay, schools. Yes. We have like hotels. Yes. These ones are for everyone, indiscriminatively, or not excluding anyone. Go in, utilize, go out. Go in, utilize, go away. The road is there, utilize the road, go home. Go to business, go everywhere. Like that. Yeah? Yes. So those are some of the examples. So on the other hand, I think you have noted them. You have realized them. The rail line, the airport, the lake or the water source, and the rest. Wells, like that. So on the other hand, On the other hand, we also note about private what? Private ones. And we say that these are desires by virtue of seeing private. These are desires which are enjoyed by private individuals. By private individuals. In other words, with them they are for private gains. For private gains. When I have my car is for my own, not for everyone. Okay? When I have my bicycle is for not for everyone, but for me alone. Then on the other hand, we also realize that when you have a phone, yeah, you who is seated here, who is watching me there out, please, that phone is yours. Am I deceiving? Do you have a phone for the public? Leave alone the office phone, the mobile phone. It is yours and yours alone. That is why you have gone an extra